Hey, yo, it's your boy Pressa, and you tuned in with TheHipHopGuru.
My name's Alex. I go by Stainless Real, and you're tuned into the Hip Hop Guru. Today we have Pressa Armani with us.
How you doing, my brother?
Good, man. How you been?
I'm chilling.
We'll stay at home next week. You have or in a couple of days, you have the virtual performance tour. How do you feel about doing that versus doing live shows?
I never did it before, but it's pretty lit. I think it's gonna be a good thing, especially if I could have a bunch of fans from all over the world at my show at the time. The energy's not there physically, but the energy's still gonna be there somehow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I position it.
What's the one thing you look forward to when it comes to something like this? Because like at the end of the day, you're setting a trend, right? Like right now, it's like not many guys are doing this online shows. They're just trying to like do their thing and wait till when things open up again. How do you feel about that? Setting a trend here right now.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that's exactly what it is. It's a trend that I'm trying to start. Just be like one of the first ones to be doing this stuff.
Gotcha.
And it's globally, so it's gonna be great.
What do you miss the most when it comes down to like being in that crowd?
Just going to the show, heading to the show.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The motivation and me getting ready, getting up, jumping in the truck, and heading over to the venue. I think that's the vibe I miss. You feel me?
Yeah. Hitting those dance moves, because I remember watching your video when you were at that banquet hall, hitting the little shuffles, the little leans and shit.
So tell us about the title of your EP, Gardner Express. What is the significance of the title, and how does it keep you connected with the city of Toronto?
So basically, Gardner Express is basically the Gardner Expressway is a highway in my city, Toronto. It was named after Frederick Gardner. I think Frederick L. Gardner or something. But my last name is Gardner as well. So I just turned the last name Gardner, and then Express, it has press in there as like my rap name, like Pressa, you feel me? So it's like Gardner Express. So it's like kind of like a wordplay, plus it represents the city, you feel me?
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite verse from the EP?
Attachments.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I bought my Cuban chick, she called me back.
What's the significance of that song?
It's just dope. It's just talking about like to go on the floor and pray for my friends are in jail. You know what I mean? And they're going through it, so they have to find the law, because it's like a lot of my friends believe in the law. You know what I mean? So, and it's just about like when I got icy and people call you back. You feel me? Like when you start getting money, a lot of people just start calling you back. You know?
So
before they wouldn't call, before you be contact with them, and then they just stop being in contact with you, and then now you're popping your shit, and now people are like coming back and calling you back. Feel me?
You find that that's really a big problem in Toronto? Like, I feel like that happens a lot in Toronto people.
Toronto people is I don't know. So I can't really speak for too much about that, but Toronto gonna be Toronto. You feel me?
Toronto gonna be Toronto. That's facts. What I was gonna ask you was, because you said you have a lot of your friends that believe in the law, and like what's your like connection to spirit? Like what's your spiritual connection when it comes to stuff like that? Because I feel like you have like this vibe where you're like, you're talking about real shit, but at the same time you understand that there's like a higher being.
Yeah, I just believe in God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I believe in the Almighty, and like He's like creator of all things. You feel me?
Yeah. I feel
something that there's a purpose. Everything is too perfect for it not to be created. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, got 5 hands, we got 5 fingers, 2 arms. Like, we're like identical to the other side of our body. You feel me?
Yeah.
So of course, somebody had to created this shit. You know?
So let me ask you this then. So you think Pressa was, when God looked at Pressa, made sure that you went through the stuff you went through before because it put you in the position you're in now and made you think a certain way and make you think differently and help your boys now? Is that something that the experiences from the past, you think those were meant for you, as they say?
Yeah, I think God put me in position to help others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like God, like, is using me on earth. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I'm like one of his soldiers. Like that's how I feel. You know?
I like that, man. I like that.
What was the process when putting together your new EP?
And the process,
like with the artist selection, the beat selection, and
it was just made to be like a little. It was just made to It's just made to like fucking. I don't know, bro. It's just a little short. It's not really too much thought of it, you know. It's a little short, 7 songs. 3 songs are already out. 4 songs I put on there. I just picked 4 great songs that I liked and put them together. You feel me?
What do you like, the shorter albums or the longer ones? Like the ones where you can like get right to the point, or the ones where you're telling a story?
It doesn't really matter to me. So I just whatever. It depends if you're doing an album, mixtape, or an EP. You know, An album you talk more about yourself.
Yeah.
Like what you've gone through and all that. A mixtape is just like just some hit songs. Like put some banging songs on there that you think that would bang, and then the EP is just like a project to keep y'all bubbling and keep y'all just. My EP is just for me to end the year off strong. You feel me?
Bet.
I have more music in the new year, but I'm just trying to end the year off strong.
I like that, man. And this is definitely keeping us bubbling, man, because I'm looking at some of these songs and definitely feeling them, man. Especially the one with Chef G and Sleepy.
Keep getting this money, head tap, now he do the doggy. Wow, I ain't no regular doggy.
Appreciate it.
So I was just gonna ask you in regards to that, how did Head Tap like come together with Chef G and Sleepy Hollow? Like, what was the process behind that? Like, do you linked up with them? Because I know those guys are big when it comes down to what they're doing right now, and you're big in what you're doing. How did that whole connection come about?
So basically, it's just my RCA. With RCA, I have my brother Jay Grant.
Yeah.
Like on AR at RCA. He helped put like the song together with me, Sleepy Harlow, and Chef G, and Sleepy Harlow and Chef G, they're with RCA too, so it's kind of like label mates. You feel me? So that's how that worked out.
Gotcha. So for this album, what was the biggest thing that influenced you for this album? Because like, we're all stuck at home. We didn't have much to do, not much partying, nothing going on. What was the influence for this album when it comes to like the other albums that you put out before?
This influence is just make sure y'all just stay working and putting out stuff. You feel me? Like just because you're in a position doesn't mean you can't still make greatness. You feel me? You can't still be talented in the position you're in. You feel me? You can't blame it on Corona that you're not working.
What's your favorite city outside of Toronto?
Vancouver.
Yeah. What about Vancouver?
Vancouver is dope. It's like a mini LA.
Yeah.
It's like a mini Hollywood. The Granville Street got all the clubs on one street. You feel me? Yeah, it's like my second home. I've been going to Vancouver from when I was like 13.
So I was gonna ask you, it's gonna be specific to Toronto, but I guess I'll make it Canada-wide because you said Vancouver now. What's your thoughts on the Canadian music scene right now?
My thoughts on the Canadian music scene.
Yeah, where do you see it going? What do you think? What do you think is happening? Like, and if you want, you can share some names. Who do you think is bubbling? Who do you think is making next moves?
I think like Genie and YG's making big moves right now.
Yeah. So is a Pressa 35 album EP or mixtape coming out soon?
One day we gonna have that.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
day,
Okay. We're waiting.
yeah, we gonna put out a Pressa 35 tape for sure.
Oh, we waiting then.
Yeah, that gonna come. It gonna be called Neat Machine.
Okay. So, has moving to LA helped advance your career? Like, is it possible for people to sort of stay in Toronto and still make it? Let's say, or you think that you gotta move and leave Toronto to sort of get to that next level?
Yeah, it's a part. You know, it depends. Like a lot of my fan base is in Toronto, and sometimes you gotta blow from your city. You feel me? But right now, I'm just working America, trying to catch America, like fraction. You know, I just need some fraction from America. Once I get that fraction, like a little bit of, like traction. I just need like a little bit of traction from America, and yeah, I'll be alright, you know. So, because even a little bit of traction is like a big population of America. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or even if I just get LA bubbling, that's a good like population of music that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Once you get on the radios and on LA, you'll be dope.
Yeah. If you can work with any artist from LA that you haven't worked with yet, who would it be?
From LA?
Yeah.
I like Nipsey Hussle stuff.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, right.
I like Bino.
Yeah.
Bino's dope.
He had some crazy verses on with Nipsey Hussle as well.
That's about it.
Like them lyrical guys, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of LA, one of my favorite tracks from you is Lavish. And every time I drive down the 400 and I go past 407, the verse always comes to my head, man. I'm in my city skirting Lavish, 407 dodging traffic. How's that traffic in LA, fam?
That's the traffic. It's Corona, but before Corona, it was hella traffic. Yeah. They don't even got a 407 over here.
You miss it, eh?
Yeah, I miss the 407. They don't got no 407. They got like a pass lane, like an extra lane that you could pay for, but they don't got a separate highway that you could pay for.
You gotta show them what the 407 is about.
Yeah, no.
What do you miss? What do you miss? Speaking of like things that you miss in Toronto, what's the one thing that you miss from Toronto that you wish, like, you know, you had back there in LA?
One thing I miss about Toronto is the CN Tower.
Yeah.
They need to put a CN Tower in LA.
Yo, so I have to ask this question because I ask all my boys this. Like, we all from Toronto, but hardly any of us have been to the CN Tower. You ever been to the CN Tower?
Bro, you know, I just been to the CN Tower recently.
Like, I'm telling you, right?
Yeah, I never been there before growing up. I went there like 2 years ago.
Bro, I'm telling you the same thing. My boys were talking about it. We're like, yo, it's crazy how people from Toronto have not been to the CN Tower. That's how you know you're from Toronto if you've not been to the CN Tower.
Yeah, I know, because if you come to Toronto, you want to go to the CN Tower.
Exactly.
Go straight to the CN Tower.
What'd you think about it?
Think about what?
About the CN Tower.
Oh yeah, the CN Tower dope. It's I like the food. It spins. It kind of gets me dizzy when I come back down, but that's all right.
If you had a word of advice for new artists, what would it be?
Well, like, just stay working and dropping hits, you know, drop good music, and you'll be alright. You feel me?
So just a quick like little segment we have. We got pick one. It's just a couple of things around Toronto. It's Toronto related stuff. You got to pick one.
All right.
Okay, so first one, Yorkgate Mall or Jane and Finch Mall?
Yorkgate.
Yorkdale or Eden Center?
Yorkdale.
Oxtail or Jerk?
Oxa.
Damn, oxtail, eh? Summer or winter?
Summer.
Montclair or Canada Goose?
Come on, bro. You're asking me stupid questions, bro.
Just gotta ask, man. You gotta ask, man. Everyone got the Montclair on now, you know?
Yeah, that one's a stupid question, bro. You know my answer on that.
Yo, you know, the thing is, man, everyone...
I got plaques. You see the plaques right there, bro?
Yo, sure. I see it, man. Trust me, I see it.
The goose, huh? Let me turn up the light for you.
Okay, so this one, because I know you said 50s influences you. So Get Rich or Die Trying or Shatas?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Right?
That one's too hard, bro.
Which one, man? Which one?
Nah, bro. That one, I don't know.
You gotta pick one, man. You gotta pick one. That's the segment, fam.
I don't know if I could do. I could. Holy shit!
You gotta pick one, man. Trust me, man. I know it's tough, dude. I was in the flea markets, man, trying to get both DVDs, fam. I know what you mean.
Get Rich or Die Trying, bro. Or Shatas. Over Get Rich or Die Trying. Oh man, that Get Rich or Die Trying was hitting different when I was young, bro. But then that Shatas, man, I gotta go with Shatas still, bro.
There you go.
I have to go with Shatas, man.
No, that was a vibe when that came out, man.
Yeah, just because that's my culture, like, you know, I'm not American, you feel me?
Yeah. I feel that. No, I remember I used to go down to the flea market to get that DVD early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, for sure.
Vince Carter or Kawhi?
I have to go with Kawhi, but even though he a bitch, but Kawhi, I go with Kawhi.
Okay.
To wait, he never got us no championship, you know.
Yeah, I know. It sucks though, man. No one they didn't put mans around him, but it is what it is. Whatever. We got a chip now. That's what we can say, right?
Yeah, we got a chip.
That's it. Checks or stripes? Adidas or Nike?
I'll say Nike.
Okay. So this one is true to every Toronto guy. Tech fleece or root sweatsuit?
Tech fleece.
There you go. And then Jamaican food or Filipino food? That Jollibee hits different, man.
Man, I can't answer that question, bro. That's like saying my brother or my sister, like.
Bruh, I respect that, man. I respect that.
Well, what's your playlist looking right now?
I just listen to myself and my homies, really. I don't really be listening to other people.
Which one are your homies bumping right now?
Jamie, Houdini, YG, Burner.
Burner's fire, man.
Talib Twins. You know why? Yeah.
So Northside Jane coming out soon. Next one.
Banks, Robin Banks is also I remember listening to. Northside Jane.
I know you guys put one up, but next one coming out soon.
I got a Wasp tape coming out.
Oh yeah. Okay. When's that coming out?
Not sure yet, but I'm working on it.
Okay. We'll be on the lookout for that, man. I think that's all we have. Thanks for your time, man. Respect. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Represent the city, doing great things for the city and also for your peoples, which we always respect and rate. And thanks a lot, man, for your time.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I bought my Cuban